Good evening and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Curtis. Tonight we're going to make steak and mushroom soup, and we're going to put in the steak and mushroom soup some porcini mushroom egg pasta, which we're going to go ahead and start boiling over here while we take the steaks that we marinated 24 hours out to the grill and cook them. And then once they're finished, we're going to bring them back in and combine everything to make a delicious soup. Okay, so here we have the steak that we had prepared last evening. We put it in a marinade that consists of orange juice, lime juice, jalapeno. We let it sit for approximately 24 hours. You can choose the length of time that you'd want to marinate the meat. That's up to you, just based on trial and error. I figured a day full of marination is probably sufficient for tonight's steak and mushroom soup. And then we also took the mushrooms that we plan on using this evening, and last night we also soaked them in beef broth for the same amount of time we marinated the meat, and then we're going to use these tonight when we combine both to make the steak and mushroom soup. Alright, well, our steaks are out on the grill. We're back here at the stove checking on our porcini mushroom egg pasta. We're going to cook it for about 10 minutes while the steaks are out on the grill cooking as well. We're going to cook them out there probably to about medium to medium well, so that way when we combine everything into the soup they'll cook a little bit longer and everything will come out fine. You may notice my chef hat this evening. I'm wearing it just to symbolize the mushroom steak soup that we're having this evening, so I hope you like it, and we'll be back. So in the last 11 minutes we've gone ahead and grilled our steaks to medium perfection. The noodles are finished, which we still have over here on the stove. We're going to go ahead and take these over and we're going to strain them off, and we're going to let them dry for just a few minutes. And while the noodles are drying, we're going to go ahead and dice up the steak cuts, and that way we'll have nice little small cubes that we can throw into the soup together. And then we'll begin to combine the beef broth and the mushrooms that we have sauteed since last evening. So now we've diced up our steak into medallions, and we've drained off the porcini mushroom egg pasta. We're going to go ahead and combine our soups over here on the stove. We've got two separate ones because some members of your family may not prefer to eat the mushrooms, so we're going to just have steak and pasta, and then we're going to have the one that has the mushroom, steak, and pasta. And we'll go ahead and put that in and combine them together and probably cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes since everything's already been cooked. Of course, you can let it sit longer if you'd like, add more flavor to it, but if you're ready to go ahead and eat, it shouldn't take that much longer once you put everything in. To bring it to a boil, turn it down to low and let it simmer, and then you can go ahead and serve it once it's cooled down. Alright, so after combining everything in the pot on the stove, we've gone ahead and simmered things for about 20 to 25 minutes now. Of course, you can do it longer if you want. You're still going to get the same nutrient value out of it. It just depends on the consistency of the mushrooms, whether you like them a little bit firmer or whether you like them a little bit softer. You're going to have to cook it and simmer it a little bit longer in order to be able to have those mushrooms soften up a bit. But nonetheless, it'll still have the same great flavor. While it was actually simmering, I put just a little bit of A1 sauce in to accentuate the steak flavor. So you can try that if you'd like. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. What we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to ladle out the final product into the bowl, and we've gone ahead and made a simple small salad with some avocado and tomato on it over some artisan leaves, and that will complement the meal, and we'll go ahead and show you the final product. So here we have it. We have our salad and we have our mushroom steak soup. Hope you've enjoyed this evening's video, and look for us next time with Cooking with Curtis.